Welcome, Sagittarians, both old and new, to another cosmic exploration here on Zodiac Talks Tarot. It's great to have you on this transformative journey as we dive into the exciting transit of Venus entering Cancer tomorrow, an event that promises to shake up the emotional landscape in ways you've probably never felt before. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh great, another transit. But trust me, this one's different. Venus is not just changing signs, with Jupiter already amplifying the energies in Cancer and Chiron retrograde in Aries. This will be a truly potent shift. If you've been navigating through emotional growth or healing, get ready. This transit is like the universe's gift to you, but with a side of emotional roller coaster. So buckle up, Sag, because things are about to get real. Here's the kicker. This transit is going to stir up all kinds of emotional turbulence for you, my adventurous Sagittarians. Think about it, 1 minute you're fine, and the next, you're hit by a flood of nostalgia or overwhelmed by bursts of emotion, as if time is slipping through your fingers. It's okay to feel a little wobbly, it's not just you. The universe is working overtime to prepare you for something much bigger ahead. Consider this the cosmic equivalent of packing up your emotional baggage before you embark on a new chapter. And I promise you, the universe is on your side during this. Now, here's where it gets interesting for Sagittarians. We all know that you're the action-oriented, adventure-loving explorers of the Zodiac. But Venus in Cancer? Well, let's just say it's going to make you feel a little more sensitive than you're used to. Imagine tearing up while watching a puppy video. Yes, it's that kind of emotional ride. Your nervous system is rewiring itself, getting ready for some deep emotional work, but that's where the magic lies. Don't resist it, Sag. Trust me, this phase is setting the stage for the year of triumph in 2025. What's coming is worth it, and this emotional depth will only make your upcoming successes even more meaningful. Embrace it with an open heart. Stay tuned for the next phase of this cosmic dance. As Venus wraps up its time in Gemini, it's about to take a big leap into Cancer, and let me tell you, this is no small transition. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a cliff, the vast unknown stretching out before you. You're filled with a mix of excitement and uncertainty, right? This is the emotional leap Venus is preparing you for. But don't rush into it just yet, Sagittarians. The real emotional plunge has not quite happened. The cosmic energies are gearing up for the big transformation, but for now, consider it a moment of deep reflection. Now, hold on to your horses because Venus in Cancer is about to flood you with emotional energy like you've never experienced before. Your sensitive side is about to get an upgrade, and this means you'll start picking up on emotional nuances in the people around you. Suddenly, those subtle shifts in mood? You'll feel them like a magnetic pull. Even those who normally wear their independence like armor, looking at you, Sag, will find themselves confronting deeper emotional truths. Cancer is all about diving into the waters of vulnerability, and Venus is your guide through this sensitive phase. And let's face it, Sagittarians may love their freedom, but they can't resist the deep dive into emotional connection once they're pulled in. Speaking of deep dives, your dreams are about to get a lot more interesting. Forget those random, confusing dreams. Venus in Cancer is bringing you a playground for emotional exploration. Expect dreams about water, homes, and unresolved emotional wounds. These aren't just random, nonsensical images, they are messages from your subconscious, gently guiding you to the parts of yourself that need healing. It's like your dreams are handing you the map, and you, ever the adventurous Sagittarius, are always ready to take on the challenge. So get ready, this emotional roller coaster is here, and it's taking you to places you've never been before. Have you ever had one of those moments where you get a text from someone you were just thinking about? Or heard a song that instantly took you back to a time you thought you'd forgotten? Yeah, those aren't coincidences, Sag. That's the universe throwing you a wink and saying, I'm here, I'm listening. These little synchronicities are not just random events, they're signs guiding you on your emotional journey. It's like the universe's own personal communication channel, delivering messages that you need to hear. So don't brush them off as mere chance, they're leading you toward emotional healing, and who knows, even relationships that could change your life in unexpected ways. Stay aware, because the signs are everywhere, waiting for you to catch on. Now, let's talk about the tough stuff, Sag. Venus in Cancer isn't here to sugarcoat things, and neither should you. It's time to face the emotional truths you've been avoiding. Yes, I know, you love your freedom, your adventures, and your optimistic outlook, but sometimes, you need to sit still and confront the emotional baggage that's been following you around. Whether it's forgiving someone who hurt you or letting go of guilt you've been carrying, this transit is pushing you to get real. And let's face it, Sagittarians aren't exactly the first to dive into their emotions, but trust me, this isn't a moment you want to skip. It might feel like you're opening a can of emotional worms, but in the long run, this purge will clear the way for something much healthier. Now, here's where things get a little intense. You're about to experience an emotional detox. All those old wounds, outdated beliefs, and stagnant energies that have been dragging you down? It's time for them to go. Venus in Cancer, with its nurturing and healing influence, is going to help you shed these emotional burdens, clearing the way for a fresh, more vibrant you. Sure, the process might sting a little. It's like when you finally clean out your closet and realize how much junk you've been hoarding. But, just like that, this emotional cleanup is essential for your personal growth, especially as you step into the year of triumph in 2025. Trust the process, Sag. You're on the path to something incredible. Sagittarians, get ready for a cosmic curveball. We know you're all about the thrill of adventure and the joy of looking on the bright side, but when Venus enters Cancer, it's time to put that optimistic spirit to the test in a whole new way. You see, this transit is going to supercharge your intuition. Your gut instincts will be on fire, guiding you toward emotional truths that are designed to deepen your relationships and personal growth. You'll feel like you've got an internal compass that's always pointing in the right direction. So, what do you do with that? Well, trust it. Don't second guess it. It's like your heart and mind suddenly got a direct line to the universe, and the answers are right there if you're willing to listen. Now, let's talk about something that might make you squirm a little: vulnerability. Yes, I said it. I know, Sagittarians would rather jump off a cliff than expose their deepest emotions to others. But here's the thing, during this Venus in Cancer transit, vulnerability isn't weakness, it's strength. You might feel like you're peeling off a layer of emotional armor that you've worked so hard to build, but that's exactly what you need to do. When you allow yourself to be emotionally honest with yourself and others, something incredible happens. You experience true emotional connection. It's like stepping into the warmth of a fire after being out in the cold for too long. You might even find it liberating. Seriously, Sag, try it. Let those walls down just a little bit. But wait, I know what you're thinking. I'm good, thanks, I'll just retreat to my comfy shell. Trust me, the universe has other plans for you. Cancer's shadow side will try to pull you inward, and yes, there may be a temptation to retreat, but here's the deal, resisting the change only delays the inevitable transformation. The cosmic energies are calling you to step into discomfort, and I promise you, this is where the magic happens. Change is hard, yes, but it's also where the growth lies. Finally, let's talk relationships. This Venus in Cancer transit, amplified by Jupiter's expansive energy, will lead to major shifts. Whether it's strengthening the bonds you already have or severing ties with people or situations that no longer serve your highest good, expect a significant transformation. Venus in Cancer isn't messing around, it's going to either solidify your connections or expose the cracks. But no matter how it unfolds, you'll be better for it in the long run. Trust me, Sag, this is the kind of transformation that leads to more authentic, fulfilling connections in the future. So, lean into the process, and don't be afraid to grow. Venus' journey through Cancer is a deeply transformative one, especially for Sagittarians. Known for their forward-focused mentality, always gazing ahead at the next adventure or goal, this transit is a reminder to pause and reconnect with your roots. It's like the universe is nudging you to go back to where it all began, to reflect on the emotional parts of yourself that you've either ignored or shoved down in your relentless pursuit of the future. For you, Sag, it's not about the next big thing, it's about understanding the emotional foundation that got you here. So get ready for a soul-level homecoming, one that might surprise you, challenge you, and ultimately heal you in ways you never expected. The past may come calling, but it's calling for a reason, to help you move forward with more wisdom and emotional depth. Now, while you may prefer action over introspection, Venus in Cancer isn't just about feeling your emotions, it's about understanding them. This transit is like a masterclass in emotional intelligence. For Sagittarians, who often live with their eyes on the horizon, it's an opportunity to slow down and really feel what's been simmering beneath the surface. It's about tapping into your emotional body and rediscovering the sacred feminine energy that you might not have realized you've been missing. Emotional intelligence is essential for navigating the complex emotional terrain of relationships, and Venus in Cancer is here to help you restore that balance, enabling you to connect more deeply with both yourself and others. But here's the kicker, this transit isn't just about you. It's a collective awakening. As Venus moves through Cancer, it's helping shift the way we all view emotional connections. You, Sag, are part of this cosmic transformation, and what you're experiencing isn't just personal growth, it's part of a larger, collective evolution. This shift in emotional awareness is paving the way for a revolution in how we approach relationships and emotional authenticity. As we enter the year of triumph, the healing and growth you're undergoing now are setting the stage for the personal victories to come. And if that wasn't enough, the universe is offering you a special 48-hour window from July 30th to 31st. This period is going to be emotionally potent, with deep, lasting shifts. Venus in Cancer, alongside Chiron retrograde, creates the perfect environment for profound healing. How you engage with this energy will directly impact how far and how deep your transformation goes. Will you embrace the change, or will you resist? The choice is yours, but trust me, you won't want to miss out on this incredible opportunity for growth. The cosmic energy is in full swing, and now the ball's in your court, Sagittarians. Venus in Cancer is urging you to make a choice. Will you resist the inevitable emotional changes, clinging to your comfort zone like a cat to its favorite sunbeam? Or will you surrender to the process, allowing this cosmic energy to guide you toward deeper emotional fulfillment? The decision is yours, but let's be real here, resisting change is like trying to paddle upstream with no oars. Surrendering, however, is the key to unlocking the future that's been waiting for you. It's not about giving up, it's about allowing the flow of life to take you where you need to go. And trust me, Sag, when you give in to this emotional transformation, you'll find the path ahead much smoother. And mark this date on your calendar, August 12th is going to be a cosmic milestone. Venus and Jupiter are aligning in Cancer, bringing all the emotional work you've done up to this point to a beautiful culmination. This is your emotional harvest, Sag. All the introspection, healing, and breakthroughs you've experienced during this transit, they're about to bear fruit. This conjunction is a cosmic gift, signaling the beginning of a new chapter where your emotional growth and self-discovery will take center stage. You've done the hard work, now it's time to reap the rewards. But here's the real magic, embracing emotional vulnerability. I know, Sagittarians, you prefer adventure and action over sitting still and feeling things deeply, but trust me on this one, the emotional fulfillment that follows is more exhilarating than any chase. Opening yourself up to vulnerability will lead to the most authentic relationships and connections you've ever experienced. Yes, it's a risk, but the abundance that follows will make it all worth it. So let go of those walls you've been hiding behind, and allow yourself to be seen. You'll find that the most fulfilling connections are the ones where both people show up as their true selves. This journey isn't punishment, it's preparation. Venus in Cancer is clearing out old emotional baggage, giving you the space you need to fully embrace the emotional fulfillment and connections that are waiting for you. The universe is making sure you're ready for what's coming, and when you surrender to this process, you'll feel transformed. It's like coming home to the truest version of yourself, the one that's been there all along, just waiting to emerge. So here's my final thought, keep embracing this cosmic energy, Sag. The emotional breakthroughs you're experiencing now are setting the stage for your year of triumph in 2025. You're on the verge of something amazing, and all you have to do is let go and let the universe guide you. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to Zodiac Talks Tarot for more celestial insights. And don't forget to drop a comment below, I'd love to know where you're tuning in from and what emotional shifts you're experiencing. Until next time, keep shining bright, and remember, the universe has a plan for you, and it's leading you straight to emotional abundance. Enjoy the ride, Sag.